Out here in Silicon Valley, we have a really amazing supply of surplus computer junk. It is fascinating. I expected that though, because it's Silicon Valley. What I didn't expect was that there'd be so much Macintosh stuff. I mean, I didn't think about that. There'd be Macintosh stuff everywhere. Sometimes I go to stores, like surplus stores, and I see more Macintosh stuff than PC. It's like, what? Who's buying this stuff? Well, I've kind of developed a reputation of being the person that'll take care of old junk for you. Like for instance, at work, people will show up at my desk with like a box full of junk for me, stuff they found in their garage that they don't want anymore. So they give it to me, and I rummage through it and take what I don't want to the recycling center for them. They're happy, I'm happy, and the recycling center's happy. Some of the stuff though is Macintosh hardware, and I keep it for two reasons. One of which is not because I find it useful. I don't. But reason one is because I like to think that somebody else would find it more useful, so I can give it to them in the future, and it'll brighten up their day. And number two, if I took this Dell laptop to the recycling center, they'd probably rip out the battery for the scrap value, and then throw this thing into the recycling chipper because it's worth nothing to them. But if I brought this MacBook there, they'd probably try to resell it for like $80 or even $100. That makes no sense. It's less capable than that, even though this is 10 years older. But this one, they sell it for more, just because Apple... I don't want to feed into that, because it's like, they're trying to resell a computer for like $80 that I gave them for free. They got it for free. So I just kind of want to hand it out for free, because if someone collects Mac stuff, well, they shouldn't have to pay a shitload of money for a Mac thing. I don't know, it's just my view. I feel bad that people have to pay that much for old Mac junk. I feel bad that companies hike the price up on used Macs. Well, I've started getting some peripherals for this. For instance, this little like ITV thingamabob that records video. This is a little thing, and actually with this peripheral, a Mac is actually useful. One Mac, useful in one way, recording video, NTSC video to be exact. Oh, and also, that's actually kind of interesting. If I got an antenna, I could actually watch terrestrial television, digital or analog. So I could get like a really long antenna that when I open it up, I can telescope it out. That'd be kind of cool. But because I don't really care about this computer that much, I won't feel bad just like velcroing this on there, gluing these on the side, and just like modifying it to where it probably won't be good for collecting. It'll just be good for using, for recording stuff. If I did that to this Dell, I'd feel kind of bad, because it's like, oh, it's a nice Dell, and it looks really nice, and it's a cool design, and I could use it for playing Half-Life or Commander Keen, who knows? The Mac sucked for gaming, so whatever. Also, that one looks cooler. The Dell looks so much cooler. So we just have this going in. This is like the information going into the computer for the video signals. Then we're left with this. We need to plug it in. So basically we have a computer that is designed to be battery powered with a system that still requires a plug. That's pretty pathetic. That plug though provides 5 volts 2 amps. USB provides 5 volts 2 amps. So snip this, take a USB cable, snip that in half, splice them together. We can get 5 volts 2 amps from USB. So screw this thing. We'll now have a fully battery-powered video recorder. Like for instance, I have an old VHS camera that I've been wanting to use, but the VCR kind of chews up some tapes. Why don't I just use this? I'll put this into a backpack and it'll start recording the video for me. Probably have better quality than the VHS too. So yeah, I say let's get this all working to where we can get this into like a single-use computer, and it might actually be my first Mac that's ever actually useful. So that's pretty cool. So this is all wired up. We have our video source. Yeah. The contrast is down a little bit, but oh well. So that video is kind of washed out. I think it might just be the camera. So I connected this antenna up, and we're searching for channels. Let's see if we get any. I will hand Apple one thing though. They do use good LCD screens, so at least that's good. Oh man, I got like, well, let's see, like, I think I got like 60 or so channels. Doctor Who? What the fuck? Okay, this actually might be pretty useful then. Even hoisting the antenna up lets me get 1080p video. It says it's transferring 8 megabits per second to show this, and the video is actually, the video signal's okay, but still, like up to 9, sometimes it reaches 10 megabits per second. That's amazing to be transferring that much video data over radio waves, isn't it? It's just astounding, this world that we live in with this technology. So this antenna from this old Westinghouse radio gets about 25 channels. That's almost what I'm wanting. Although, I don't want to tear that thing apart. I like this radio. This radio is pretty cool. Let's see how much this will give though, because this, I don't care about this antenna. So I'm able to get 16 channels with this thing all folded up. Even folded down, it gets the same as when it's folded up. That's... huh? That doesn't make any sense. But still, 16 channels from this dinky little antenna. That's pretty cool. I got some Velcro. This Velcro should be pretty good for the top part. So just get some of it together. Orchard Hardware almost reminds me of like Rural King back in Illinois. They have a nice selection of stuff. And not as much shit like Home Depot and stuff like that. And it looks like this is just with a little bit of hot glue here. And this wire soldered in. I could just desolder this, shorten the cable so it's only like that long, so it'll be up there. Oh, look at that, so perfect. And there we go. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit nervous because time to cut the cable. Oh. Quick and dirty. This is a little bit too close for comfort. Look at that. I forgot that it would go up. I moved this over a little bit because it's Velcro, so that fixes the problem. And it's not too tight, so that's good. So we're getting very close. Last thing to really do is to take this, splice this, onto that. That's pretty good. And I'll make sure it has enough, yep, has enough room. Good. So right there should be good. There we go. Look at that. 4.96 volts. Nice. So now, we'll take this, and it says center positive on the little wall port. So the outside should be negative, and that should be this one, judging by the print on the wires. Nice. So this is negative. A little bit of gaffer's tape to cover it up, and there we go. Oh, look at that, it works. So nice. Oh yeah, and it has that MagSafe connector. It would be good to swap this out with a better antenna though. But, as I said before, it's kind of just a gimmick anyway, so whatever. Just getting any channels on your computer is kind of cool. I bet if I was up on the mountains up there, I'd get some really good reception even with this tiny antenna. So I have all my camera equipment on, and I can plug my audio in and my video in. Okay, so this is still recording. Let's see. Yep, it's still recording. Nice. So I can take this. I'll figure out a better way to hold it later. And I am now recording. Oh, gotta fix my white balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So we gotta fix the white balance, and then we're good. I can look at my camera. The focusing is a bit bad on this, but oh well. So yeah. So I can just swap these back out. Oh no, I think it stopped recording. Weird. Oh my fucking god. This is a piece of shit. I'm going to touch the data connection. Looks like it just has a bad connector. Not that it's the actual cable, but it's just a bad connector. Huh. That's weird. Well, I guess the only thing to do is just to secure the hell out of this dicky connection. I figure if I keep it under tension, then that will keep it in one spot. Fucking... God damn it. I am about to just fuck this shit up. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this thing. Just, is it really just that fucking shitty? Okay. So, wow. Okay, that is some of the fucking worst I have ever seen. So basically, this entire board would flex, and it would just pop off. Really? Are you shitting me? Fuck me. Oh my fucking god. Well, something crunched before when I was hitting it. And it's not... Well, maybe I fixed it. Okay then. Cable test. Everything's fine. Hey, maybe hitting it worked. Power. Oh, there we go. see if this is working, because I'm being pretty rough with this. It is! It's still working! Awesome! Okay, I'm finally happy with this. Took a lot of hitting it, but it's working, so that's pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with this thing, except for it would not work as a primary display. It would only work as a secondary display. Like, for instance, if I tried to actually interact with something through this, it would just be unusable because there's like a 3 or 4 second delay. Check this out. Whenever I press this power button on my Nintendo, it should instantly be on, or at least this thing would instantly be generating the video signal. Man, just check out that delay. Such a delay, oh my god. Yeah, this would never cut it as a screen. Well, enough of that. I have to say, I am pretty happy with this though. It does seem very usable. In some aspects. It's usable for its one job. That's really all it is. It's just usable for its one job. But oh well. I might see about getting a better antenna. I don't know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thanks for watching. See ya!